Greetings! Another pickups video for you. It's not going to be, excuse me, it's not going to be as long as the last ones. I've slowed down now, as I said I would do. The Switch collection is coming to an end. I say that I have got a bit of fuck ups orders, which I can talk about. Not fuck ups orders, but I've made the mistake, and I have got some games. Probably, I would say, maybe 15 games to come. I'll tell you that story. I'll tell it you now. I'll tell it you now before I get into all this bollocks. Yeah, so basically, when I got the Switch around Black Friday, I might have told this story, but I ordered, there was a big sale on at Video Games Plus in Canada. I think I have told this story, but I'm going to tell it again. Basically, I didn't really know how they operated, and I didn't look at the fine print, if you will. Although it's not fine print anymore when you go on the website. But basically, if you order a game that's in stock, and you order a game that's a pre-order game in the same order, they will only ship out that order when it's complete. So, for instance, I think I've ordered a game that's only going to come out in June or July this year, but I also ordered about 4 or 5 games with it that were in stock, but obviously I'm not going to get that till about June, July this year. One of the games doesn't have a release date, which I ordered was Corpse Party 2, and I do believe it's coming out at the end of this year, like November, December time. And on that order, I've got about 8 games with it. So I'm literally going to be waiting best part of a year for that order to come in. Granted, it does state on the website, if you're going to order, you need to know this. And I just didn't read it. Ordered anyway, like in November last year, early December. So, other than that, I have no plans to get anything else. I said that's exactly what I've done. I've not purchased these that I've got here. I've had for about, or I've had on order for at least a month or something. Most of them. Oh God, this game here has a story to that game. Right, okay, there's always a story. So yeah, I've got some new systems, which I'll show you now. And I might need help from one of you if I've got a couple of people in mind that might be able to help me, but if you are savvy on what I want to do, that'd be great. Get in touch. So, a system I got off AliExpress, and I'm not disappointed with it. And I just, it's one of those little things that fucking niggle you. I'm disappointed and I'm not disappointed. I'm happy with it and I'm not happy with it. And what I got was a 2DS XL. Now, I got this, I don't know how much, 150, 140, something like that. I got it way before Christmas. It took a while to come. And this has been modded. It's been modded, and I can pretty much download what I want on it. And that was the idea for this. I just thought, I've never had a 2DS XL. Not happy with this. The design of it is fucking horrendous. And after getting it, there's like it's like a little, I can't show you. There, can you see? There's like a scratch that's going across the screen there. If you can just see it, there's a few. And it doesn't really bother me playing the games. It doesn't bother me. But it does. I know it's there. So it's winding me up. And the other thing that winds you up, the sound on these things is so low. And it's because, I don't know why Nintendo did this, but they've put the speakers here at the bottom. And I didn't know that. So, of course, when you're playing, your hands are covering up the fucking speakers, really. So you can barely hear the thing. It's really quiet, and I don't like that. Other than that, this is fine. It's absolutely fine. However, as well, in fact, there's a lot more scratches than what you can see. There's loads. I actually thought this was a screen protector at first because it just looks cloudy. But it's not. It's the actual screen. Like I said, I've never owned one of these before. So, even though it's in good working order, it's been modded, So, the other thing is, I'm finding that the top screen isn't as bright as the bottom. I don't know whether that's something that's gone through use, but it's another thing where it's just winding me up. So, I got that. So on the basis of this, I thought, you know what? I'm going to try and get my own, and I'm going to try and mod it myself and get a different system, just so that I've got a couple of options. And to get a 3DS that's in really good condition and not pay over the odds for it is horrendous. I mean, it's understandable these days. Because obviously it's an older system now. Not that old, but an older system. But what winds me up on eBay, one of the most crucial pieces of information for all you selling 3DSs out there, tell me the condition of the screens. That is the one thing that anybody wants to know that's buying a 3DS system. Condition of the screens. And on most listings, they just don't tell you. They just don't mention the screens at all. And of course, most of them are scratched to foot, why it doesn't get mentioned. So I did actually manage to find a system. Somebody had listed it, and they also had other 3DS systems as well. But for this particular listing, they did mention it was in excellent condition. So they knew about the condition, because in the others, they'll state if it's got scratches or whatever. So I managed to pick up this. This looks a bit weird, I'll tell you why. I managed to pick up a coral pink 3DS system. It is brilliant, perfect condition. Looks like new. Outside, inside, the lot. So very happy. This thing on the top, by the way, just makes it a little bit bigger, and it's also a dual charging. So it'll charge if the system's getting low. You can turn this on, and it'll start charging it. There's a little orange light there, if you can see, that's charging. So yeah, I got that. I've got another one of these on the way, actually. These are fantastic pieces of kit from Power A. So I've got this. Now I want to mod this, and I'm not savvy about modding things. So if any of you lot out there that I know, and you know that I know you, and that can mod this at a price as well, cash money. I have got the memory card here, brand new, with an adapter, of course, because this is the older model, so it's got the bigger SD. So if anyone can mod it, get in touch. I have seen videos on YouTube. One video in particular I saw was the step through of it is brilliant. I reckon I could do it. But then what I want to add to it is the hate shop. And he does another video not explaining really click by click how you do it. He kind of explains it rather than his previous video was click by click. So I might do it myself, might not. So got that system. I got another system. This other system, what did I buy? I bought, Bill will know. Billy Villa, he'll know. Told him. I bought an Ammonix system about a month or so ago, and it came, and I don't know how it happened. The package was fine, but one of the left trigger buttons was snapped, if you will. Half of it was broken off in the box, although the package was fine and everything. So I don't know how that happened. So I had to send that back, and I got a refund, but I can't remember what Anbernic it was now. And this has just come. I've got it's an Anbernic RG40 XXH. Very good system. I got the it's that these rings here light up like in rainbow colours, or you can turn it off. Yeah, excellent system. Really, really good. Really happy with that. I've got another problem with this, and it's nothing to do with the system. The system's fine, but I ordered the 128 card gig version, you know, where fully loaded games. And I remember now I did have an Anbernic system ages ago, maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago. And I do remember, just because I'm quite picky about how the games are listed on the car, I spent hours trying to get full clean ROM sets, like USA ROM sets or European ROM sets, which was hard to do, hard for me to find anyway, and then keep transferring them onto the system, you know, keep trying to find ROM sets for everything, for Neo Geo, Game Boy Advance, everything. And because it comes with a lot of Japanese stuff, and I don't want the Japanese on there. You might be saying, why? I just prefer clean USA ROM sets, really, you know, English ROM sets. And on my laptop that I had, with all these on, that I've had for years now, that laptop is dead, it's broke. So I don't really want to go downloading them again myself, because last time I did it, I got virus after virus. Granted, I could have paid for software to prevent that, but I didn't. So I'm looking for clean ROM sets, which I need to put on that system. And that's the problem. So I'm going to have to get in touch with a few people, see if they can sell me, again, for a fee, some sort of hard drive or something with maybe them all on. We'll figure it out. Right, the other thing I bought is this. I'll show you this. I haven't used this yet, but it's pretty cool. It's a Nintendo Switch Bluetooth 8-bit Do controller. It's connectivity Bluetooth or wired USB. Yeah, I picked this up just because I needed a second controller that was chargeable. And what I mean by that is I have got a Power A controller that's very good, don't get me wrong, but it uses batteries. So I just wanted one that this is quality, but well, it looks quality. I haven't used it yet, like I say. But yeah, so I picked that up. Right, 2 games I've completed this year. Yes, I'm actually trying to play and complete my games if I like them. So this one I played. I never played the original of this. Well, tell lies. It was a game I had put on a few times, but never played it for more than probably 15 minutes. But this game is absolutely phenomenal. I love it. It's so good. I don't know how I missed out on playing this back in the day, really. Well, I know because it never came out over here, but emulation-wise, I could have played it. But it's just beautiful looking game. Yeah, it's fantastic, and it is Super Mario RPG. Not a long game for an RPG. I think I did it in about 12 hours, something like that. And it's certainly not very difficult. So if you do want to play an RPG that, you know, you kind of It's not going to make you grind through, to get to a level that you can't defeat a boss previously. If you'll breeze through it, but it's fantastic. It's not the best story, of course, but it's just a fun RPG. Really, really recommend it. So I've finished that recently. And this is another one I finished recently. I never played there's a first one on the NES. Never heard of it, never seen it. And I've got this. It's by Sunsoft. I completed this. And it's Euphoria 2. Really fun game. How long did this take me? I would say maybe about 6 or 7 hours to complete. Somewhere around there. Again, not a long game. It's a platformer. It's quite an easy platformer. It's got a really weird or unique art style to this game. I'd say it's a little bit of a cross between Kirby's Epic Yarn and Yoshi's Woolly World, if you will. It's a little bit like that. Bruno, what are you doing, dickhead? So I completed that. Really fun game. But yeah, the first one was on the NES. So yeah, Euphoria 2. So those two I've completed. That's 2 games completed this year. I am on my 3rd one now. It tells you the percentage that you through it. I'm 25% through it. I'll reveal that when I've finished it. So pickups. So because I got the 3DS and DS, I have picked up a couple of things. This again was something from AliExpress. It is one of those. I'll show you. It's one of those compilation things with loads of emulators on it, as you can see there. I think this cost me about 10 quid, something like that. And it's a Super Combo 1801 in one. So yeah, you've got all your emulators on it, loads of them. Your Mega Drives, your Game Boy Advance. It has got about 100 and odd DS games on here as well. Works well. So got that. So just a bit of variety, like if I want to play emulation on the DS, I guess. Even though I have got the Ambernic. So because of that, I got the 3DS, as you know. My favourite game on the 3DS of all time. I have finished it before, but there are different ways you can play it. And I only ever played it one way. When I was finished with it, I was done. But I remember it took me about 60 hours to complete. And I'm going to start this again and play it a different way. And it is fantastic. The music in it, the gameplay, I absolutely love this game. And it is Stellar Glow. My favourite, it's a tactical RPG. Yeah, that's what you call it. Yeah. So like a grid-based system. Oh, it's fucking amazing. The characters in it are amazing. Everything about this game is amazing. It's just a shame that the company who did this, Image Pooch, they, which I've got another couple of games here to show you from, they went bankrupt, I think in 2015, I think. But, this game is amazing. So I got that. On the back of that, these are 2 games I've never owned ever. And I always wanted to get them. And again, the by Image Pooch, these are games before Stellar Glow. They're not an addition to the series, but they're very similar in terms of characters and gameplay. And the first one is Luminous Arc. Again, it's a tactical RPG. Again, very, very similar. It's about witches and stuff like that, which is the same as Stellar Glow. So you can tell it's made by the same people. So I got that. And I also got Luminous Arc 2. Never played these. That's a lie. I have played Luminous Arc, but like an hour or something like that. But I thought I'll get the originals. Expensive, no. Luminous Arc was, I think, 25 quid from CEX. This was, don't know, 30. Got this off eBay. So yeah, so looking forward to playing those two. It's a shame because Luminous Arc 3, that got a release as well, but it's only Japanese, that one. So I'm hoping the story wraps up somewhat after 2. So I don't miss out on 3, if you will. Right. Another CEX pickup. I did a trade for this. I've had this before and I wanted to get it back, and then I realised as soon as I got it home, and then I think I saw a trailer for the new game, not by the, I'll show you, and it is PGA Tour. It's the Road to the Masters. I have had it before, a good game. But the 2K25 edition of, which is obviously 2K Sports, is coming out at the end of the month. So I thought I might as well, I should have waited really. In fact, no, I think I bought this for 20 quid. Yeah, I did. That's why I was gutted. So yeah, I should have just waited and put the money towards the new game. Right. So this game has been a fucking runaround for me. And I'll tell you the story. So I ordered this game, right? I've got Neon Blood, limited edition. I'm not sure if there's another edition. Every edition seems to be limited that I've seen. And I ordered this from Amazon. When I ordered this, I ordered this game. What I actually got, I got the package, and it was a Jiffy bag, and I could see on the Jiffy bag it said the word Neon, right? So I thought, right, okay, I know what it is. It had like the sticker with my address, and then it had Neon. I opened it up, and there was a game inside called Evil Nun. So it was clearly a fuck up. Now, I didn't want Evil Nun, quite clearly. So I got in touch with Funbox Media, who distribute this, or did distribute this, I think, to me. And, of course, as the package did suggest, they must pre-pack these and then just stick a label on, and then, you know, or just... But they must have got this one mixed up, because obviously the label did say Neon on it. So I contacted Funbox on Amazon. I said, look, you've sent me the wrong game, kind of thing. So they said, no problem. And they sent me a label to print off and send, and I could send it back and they'll send the new. I don't have a printer. So I said this to him. I said, well, that's great. I said, but I don't have a printer. I said, so now what do I do? So then they said to me, no problem, send it to this address. We will refund you the postage back as well. Okay. So I thought, yeah, okay, no bother. So I did that. When I went to the post office, bearing in mind it's just a game like this in a Jiffy bag, when I went to the post office, and I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest with you, but I said, like, I want to send this back first class, signed for. And they said it was something like £5 odd. And me not thinking they're going to refund me the postage anyway, I just said, no. So how much is it just for first class, but I want proof of postage? And then they said it was like £3 something. So I said, yeah, I'll do that. So I remember sending it, I think it was on a Tuesday, first class. I think I waited a week until the next Tuesday. And because I hadn't anything back, dripping here, I hadn't had anything back from him within a week. I thought, that's unusual. I messaged him. I said, I've not received me replacement game. Then they said to me, we haven't received your game. What's the tracking number? And I thought, oh no, don't be fucking around with this shit. So I messaged them back and I just said, I don't have a tracking number. I said, but I do have proof of postage. So I had the ticket, so I could prove I'd sent it, or I could prove I'd sent something. And they just said, oh, we haven't. I thought, oh, don't be starting with this shit. And I thought, I knew I should have sent sign for. But I thought, they will have it. So I just sent them a message saying, I'm pretty sure you'll have it by now. I said, I've got proof of postage. I sent it to you a week ago. I said, you will 100% have it by now. And they just sent a message back saying, we've refunded you $3.50 for your postage and we're going to send out your Neon Blood. Just like that. So I thought, right, okay, fair enough. I thought, don't try and fucking pull a fast one though. I don't know whether they were or not, but anyway, so I've got that Neon Blood. It looked really good from some trailers I'd seen. This next one I'd had on pre-order for since it got announced, really, so months and months from the game collection. I think I got this a week early. I think it only actually comes out today, if I'm honest. I could be wrong. And it's The Legends of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak 2. I haven't played the first one yet. I love the Legend of Heroes games, the series. So I've pretty much got every single one that you can get on Switch. I think there's the bringing out the very first ones, the Trails into the Sky, I think, at the end of this year. So I'll be looking forward to that. So yeah, so I've got that. So these next three games I got on a sale from Pixel Heart Games. We're having a sale. I think they're French. I think they're a French company. Two of them, what I didn't realise about two of them, and it's a nice touch to be fair. I'll show you the game. So this one was, I always remember this game being one of the last printed 3DS games or something like that. Or, you know, I know that they still can release them, but I think this is one of the last that somebody actually did physical. And I did actually buy this on PS5 shop. It was like £3 or something, really cheap, really good game. And it's Andro Dunos 2, or Dunos 2, whatever you call it. Again, from Pixel Heart, as you can see there. Oh, yeah. Really good shoot 'em up, or shmup, as I should say. Yeah, fantastic. Never played the first one, but this is really... I haven't played this on Switch yet, but obviously I've played it on the... I've actually downloaded this on the Modded 3DS as well, and it plays really well on the 3DS. So yeah, I imagine that's going to be good on Switch. So I've got that. Now these next two, what I didn't realise about them, and it's a nice little touch this, they are limited copy runs. So the first, I'll show you what I mean. So I didn't know what this was, and it's the Shmupa Collection by Astroport. Now I don't know anything about Astroport. What games they make or anything. There's 3 games on here. Well, there's a few more as well. There's variations of them. There's a game called 7 Satazius Next or something, or Wolf Flame, as you can see, yeah. But what's good about this is that this is limited to, there's like a holographic sticker on the actual cover, and there's only 3,000 copies of this game. This is copy 1176. So it's kind of like you're owning a little piece of history, I guess. It's quite nice. Yeah, so you can't see, it's not focusing, is it? But you get the gist. So I got that. And this is a game, I've got the first one on Steam. I think I actually played it, the first one on Xbox Game Pass once as well. So I got this, and it is Finding Teddy 2, the definitive edition. Shut up, Bruno! This one's limited to 1,500 copies. This one is copy number 377. So yeah, the first one's a very good game. Like a platformer, not a Metroidvania. Maybe it is, but I don't know what this one's like. So yeah, so this one's a limited edition. So they were having a sale. These were quite cheap. I can't remember how cheap, but cheap enough for me to get them. I said this wasn't going to be a long one, but it turned out to it has been. So these have just come actually from Play Asia. Again, I was waiting for these. No, they've not come from Play Asia. Come from Video Games Plus. And again, this is another one I was waiting for because I'd pre-ordered a particular game in here. I'll show you. And the rest of them was coming with it. So I got a little golf journey. This looks like a very simple golf game. Quite a relaxing game. It says limited run on the back, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Kind of a cozy golf game. I fucking hate that word, cozy game. But it is, yeah, a cozy golf game, like a relaxing golf game. But it looks good. A game that most of you have probably played, and I've never ever played it. And it's been on multiple systems. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to get it. And it's meant to be really hard, but, you know, I think it's got everything on here. So everything's on. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, what's inside? Oh, right, hold on. So what? I don't know what that means. So I'll show you what it is. I'll show you what's inside because I didn't know this. Obviously, I haven't opened it. And it is Cuphead. This has got all the DLC on it. Yeah, but just inside there, you've got some cards in a little thing. But then I'm thinking, I don't know if this is like a limited edition thing. There's another card here that says certificate 1932. I don't know whether that's your friend Cuphead. This certifies that, oh, you're supposed to write your name, is a registered Cuphead pal. I don't know, is this a limited edition game? I don't know. I've not got a clue. So anyway, Cuphead, got that. This was a game I didn't know anything about, but fucking hell, this is... I didn't know this as well. So, again, I didn't see this. This is from Strictly Limited, and I did not know this was on the back. But again, it's limited to 1,700 copies. This is copy 1,367, and it's Strictly Limited's release 36. I haven't got a Strictly Limited game. This is my first one, but it just looks a lot of fun. Weird game, but it's Pressure Overdrive, and it kind of looks like a shoot 'em up, but you're a car, if you will, and it's not side-scrolling shoot 'em up. It's the vertical variety. I don't know whether you can see crazy shooting action. So it's actually a car-based shoot 'em up shmup. But yeah, I didn't know it was it's numbered and limited there. So yeah, so I got that. And the game that held up all those from coming, so I pre-ordered this, and the first game is fantastic. The first game I've got physical on Switch, but I think it's Japanese. I don't think it ever got a release over here. Maybe I could be lying. Oh yeah, it did. I think it did, but I think I got the Japanese one because it's a lot cheaper. So this hasn't actually been announced for a release over here yet. So I think the only way you can get it is by importing it. And it's Ender Magnolia, Bloom in the Mist. This is a sequel to Ender Lilies. which is a fantastic the Metroidvania kind of game, type of game. Fucking hell. So yeah, so this one, I'm glad to have got this because I think it's sold out now on Video Games Plus. Did I get these on Video Games Plus or Play Asia? I don't know. It's irrelevant. I think it would Play Asia because this was holding it up. So yeah, so I got that. And that, what should have been a very, very quick video, has been a long one. So yeah, so I haven't got anything else on order. Well, I haven't ordered anything else, but I've got things to come. But they could take quite some time. So now I'm just waiting to see what the Switch 2 does. As I think 99.9% of us, I couldn't get those words out either. So thanks for watching, and thanks for being yourselves.